What's up, y'all? It is like 8:27, or this timer is like an hour and a few minutes fast. So it's like 8 something. It's not past 8:20 right now on the East Coast time, and it is February 8th. 8/8. All right. So maybe right there is a little synchronicity for you to hear that 8/8. Maybe that's familiar with you in some way. All right. So one thing I hate is when I write some stuff now down when I'm in a state of flow, which I am right now. And what was I gonna say? All right, when I'm in a state of flow, which just kind of comes out of nowhere. Honestly, I think it comes once you stop going in the direction, following the direction of the grain, against the grain, and then you started going in the other direction. So like everybody's walking down the street, which I always use this analogy because this is just so me. Say if everybody's going down the street, everybody's walking in one direction, you just gonna have the curiosity, be like, they all walking this direction, but hey, I wonder what's over there. You gonna walk down that street by yourself. That's just my personality. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, that kind of sums up who Jackie really is in that one little example. But I should have did these messages earlier, which was really stupid. I don't like doing my messages too late in the morning. I like that mysterious dark energy. I'm the type of person where the darkness benefits me. Even in the morning and stuff, I don't even like the light. It's like I like the light, like I can get energy from the sun. Like I've literally had times where it was like I was like a lizard. And I purposely go out into the sun for warmth and to soak up the energy. Like I do that in the summertime. Like I'm not even gonna front. But I have my limits. And my eyes are just very sensitive. So when other people are happy, because like I don't know how people live in California, because well, I would just wear shades all the time. I hate when I forget my shades and I need them. Sometimes the light is just too bright for me. And I wasn't even going to come on here and speak about this, but if I'm speaking about this, it's familiar to you somehow. So I have to protect my eyes a lot. So I wear shades. To protect my eyes against the cold winter wind, which would just, I'll start tearing up immediately, tears just pouring down my face. And because I don't like the brightness that much, like I'm the type of person, like I like to operate kind of like in hoodie mode. Like right now, even though I'm in my own house, you know, as I just said, like I wish I would have did these messages earlier. And I think it's a deeper connection between a certain time during like the early morning hours too that I'm probably feeling, and I'm picking up on it. That's why I'm like more connected and I feel more comfortable during that time as well. Like I'll sit up in the dark. Like, I don't care. Just as long as I'm not in no spooky house. If I'm in a spooky house, I ain't sitting in no dark. It has to be my own space. Like, I'll sit up in the dark happily. Like, doing activities, doing whatever it is that I want to do. But I put a hoodie on to, like, shield my peripheral vision. It, like, blocks out the light, it blocks out the people. Like, even my youngest be wanting to be in hoodie mode. Like, and like, they'll let me know, like, can you're helping me with my clothes today, like, can I get a hoodie today, like, specifically for that reason, to put the hood over their head. You're hidden. The mysterious kid. And y'all, I'm in flow right now, so my messages be true. Like, I have, like, before, like, I know I use the Diddy situation a lot, but there's so many other examples besides the Diddy situation. Months before all of this stuff started happening, I said, people, like, God is going to be holding, and this may not seem like the right statement to equate with God or whatever, but I don't give a fuck. God is going to be holding people's feet to the fire. Right now is, and I bet you, on a mystical side, there's some type of connection to what I'm saying about the time right now and what's happening. Like, a lot of stuff has been coming out. Yeah, part of it is a distraction, but also people gotta eat their karma too. You know what I'm saying? You gotta eat your motherfucking karma, whether that shit's good or bad. That's why, like, a lot of people are being exposed. These are the months of exposure, whether it's good or bad for you. Either you're trying to expose yourself. Me, I'm trying to do both, actually. I'm trying to expose myself and expose others. So maybe you're trying to do the same. Because me, I don't play. I remember talking to this woman. I posted a video about her the other day. The woman I met at the courthouse that I already knew, but I didn't know I knew her. I remember I was telling her how one day I was riding a bus and this big, bad, black bus driver, and I'm explaining him because his physical and even who he is, like, your dark chocolate self with your rich skin, you really think it was okay to do this to someone who looks like me? Like, we supposed to be looking out for each other. I remember one day I was explaining to her how I'm just tired of being the bigger person all the time in situations. Whether I have to ignore people, I may have to bite my tongue, little things like that. And I told her how he charged at me in a way because he thought I didn't pay my fare. But we have this thing where you could just tap your bank card and it'll let you go. Or you can tap the bus pass, the city bus pass, and there's literally two different slots for these two different cards. So I tapped my bank card, and the idiot didn't know that I tapped my bank card. And fare is only like $2 and some change, but that ish adds up during the day. Like, there's no reason, like, a person should be spending $20 or close to $20 a day just riding back and forth on public transportation to handle their daily responsibilities, go to work, pick up their children, um, especially in certain communities, you know, like that type of shit should be banned. Like public transportation in most places should be free, especially in certain neighborhoods. It should be free. But because people got shit to do. I seen a bus driver before try to deny a child a ride, a motherfucking teenager, because a teenager didn't have their fare. And the bus drivers in my city, like, they do that shit because they be miserable. They hate their fucking job. Not all of them. They be miserable. They hate their job, so they try to assert power because it makes them feel better. It makes them feel powerful and shit. You know, makes them feel a little better about a fucking job that they hate, which is like you're making good money. Like they get paid okay money. Like I'll do that shit. Like I just gotta drive around all day. You pay me how much? Shit. Like people be bugging. And a song that was in my head this morning. Tell them to be blessed. Tell them to bless, tell them bless, tell them bless. Tell them bless them. Yeah. Like niggas don't be knowing, like people don't be paying attention to their motherfucking blessings. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes people be so fucking ungrateful. But anyways, let's get to your reading. So, all right, I hate when I take notes because when I'm in flow, that's where I was getting at when I first started speaking. Oh, let me change my position. Oh, my back. My neck and my back. You a real black person if you understood that little comment I just made. You don't understand that little comment I just made. I said my neck and my back. You gotta get your black card revoked. Seriously. I should watch that shit too. I should watch that this weekend. My neck and my back. Ooh, that position I was just sitting in was no joke. I be talking to my kids like, you know when you have half of your body straight and the top of your body be twisted and they be sitting at the table, you know, sit properly or whatever. I gotta take that advice myself. All right, y'all, it is so dope when you are truly being, and we already at 13 minutes. I be talking too much, but I was made this way. If y'all feel what I'm saying, know what I'm saying? I'm sorry that I do that little know what I'm saying, because it's just a little thing I do with me and my kids. Like, I ain't gonna explain it, but it's like, you know, you feel me? That's when I be like, no, sure. It means like, do you feel me? But they get it. Like, they don't think it's like I'm just being silly. They know I'm just being silly. They don't think it's weird or nothing. They know I'm just being me. All right. But all right. So yeah, but I hate when I take notes during the day because I be channeling. Like when I'm in a state of flow, like God is talking to me, the divine is talking to me all day long. So yesterday I wrote maybe like 10 phrases down on the back of this envelope. Do y'all say envelope or envelope? I say envelope. And yeah, you ever just look at your own writing like, dag, like what does that say? You can't even understand your own chicken scratch. Because you be like, I gotta get this shit down. I'm gonna definitely make sure I write this shit down. That's a message. I'm gonna write this shit down. That's a message. And you know what it's saying when you're writing it. Like, you know exactly what it says. You gonna remember it too. But then later you go back. You can't even read the letters. But anyway, so I had to take that and rewrite it before I came on here. Your obstacles, your obstacles are and blocks are being lifted at this time. So I'm gonna just read something real quick. This isn't my writing, but I'm gonna let you know when I'm done reading this, and I'm gonna go to my writing. All your good personal work. This is like a hug for me right now. All your good personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles. Yo, what was I just saying? Yo, like when you're walking in your purpose, like shit just flows. Yo, when I'm not walking in my purpose, I'm stressed the fuck out. I'm not walking in my purpose and I'm not being who I am. And when I'm being who I am, honestly, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what Joe, Jesse, and Jane gotta fucking say about me. Them motherfuckers gonna be eating their fucking words. They talking about me, I must be doing something right, because I ain't even never had a conversation with them motherfuckers. I don't even know them. You know what I'm saying? But Jane, Joe, and fucking Jesse stay talking shit about me. It stay getting back to me. They stay staring at me every time I walk out the door. Alright. But, alright, so all of your personal work and your positive energy shift have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted away. You will now experience progress. Y'all, I'm so happy for myself right now. Like, you will now experience progress. You know what? Like, I just shut my, the job posting sites where it's like, because I'm into science and shit, and really that's the field that I'm in. I'm in science or whatever. And like, I love science. But for some reason, like, I haven't really been getting the job that I wanted. Like, I had just finished up a contract in December, and I haven't picked up another contract since then. And it's stressful because, first of all, it's a way for me to get paid. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like, yo, I'm not crawling on my knees and begging for these motherfucking jobs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing that. And then, also, like, it's like you gotta deal with a lot of shit too, like, from being a black person, in a room where there's not other black people. And honestly, like, these people, like, what I notice is, like, I hate being in places where people don't show their personalities, where it's like everyone got the same fucking personality. I hate being in fucking situations like that. And I'm in situations like that a lot when I'm, in professional settings, like at an event or whatever. I always have to, like, dumb myself down or hide parts of myself and make myself very vanilla you know, to fit into this work event right now. That's fucking boring as shit. Even if you want to throw a little Soul Train line in there, it's like niggas is not being who they really fucking are. Like, there's this chick that I used to, shout out to her, she's cool. I used to cheerlead with her on Pop Warner, and we ended up like working together like briefly. But when she speak to me, she kind of speak like very professional or whatever. But then one day I walked in a bathroom, she was speaking to this other girl that I worked with, another person of color. I don't think like she's fully black, but she's like Cape Verdean or some shit. I think she's like Cape Verdean. Maybe. Like, I never asked her. But I know she's not Spanish. Yeah, but I remember one day they was in the bathroom, and she didn't know I entered the bathroom. She was in a stall, but I walked into the bathroom, and I hear her talking just like me, and she's cool. Like, swearing just like how I be swearing. Like, she in the bathroom, using the bathroom, talking to her friend, the Cape Verdean girl that she's cool with. I'm tired of this motherfucking shit with this nasty ass food. Like, so, you know, in my head, I'm like relieved. Like, I, you know, Jasmine's cool or whatever. Like, I mean, I knew she was cool. She was always real with me and all of that, but everybody in the fucking room was just very professional. And I got to the point where it's like, yo, if it's month 2, it's like, yo, it's like, dog, why the fuck? And it's like, yo, it's like, there was so many people. It's like, yo, we from the same hood too. And it's like, why the fuck y'all talking like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you just look at people, and no matter like how educated they seem or whatever, but when you look at someone, you could tell like they not being who they are. They just blending in, you know? They're being who they have to be. And I got a feeling somebody listening to me right now. Maybe not. I'm not being who I have to be. Fuck that shit. I might do that to get over on somebody. I ain't even gonna front. Just because I know it's gonna land me in some hot water at that moment. But fuck that shit. I'm being Jackie. I don't give a fuck. And sometimes I speak like this, and sometimes I'm very prim and proper, you know, because it's, y'all, I just gotta be who I am. Like, I swear a lot, but then there's times I may come on here and I seem very peaceful. And just because I'm swearing a lot doesn't mean I'm peaceful. Swearing makes me feel free. It's a way for me to express myself. And I heard people who swear a lot are like usually honest people. They're most honest than other people. Unless like you a crazy motherfucker. Alright, so let me at least get through reading this card, because I just be going off on tangents. We had 24 minutes and I ain't even read the stuff that I wrote down on the paper. It's crazy. Alright, but all your good personal work and your positive energy shifts have overcome previous obstacles, and blocks are lifted anyways. You will now experience progress and forward movement with your projects. Stay centered in gratitude to ensure that your flow of abundance continues. So yeah. And I think what I notice, even if you're trying to practice gratitude and you're still not living the life that you was born to live, like, it don't really come to you. It keeps you trapped in this effed up way of thinking. Like, you probably crying at night or whatever, but you trying to remember how blessed you are that you got a roof over your head, or at least you have food on your table, but you gonna be crying the next day, or you gonna be stressed the F out the next day. But I noticed, like, it don't really have to work. You gotta practice gratitude and shit, but you gotta walk in the power of who you are, even for the effed up people. Yo, if you a effed up person, walk in that power and be that effed up person. At least you being who you are. And let people handle you how they gonna handle you. If you a good person, walk in that energy. Do what you supposed to be fucking doing. You know what I'm saying? Go to the calling, please, whoever you are. All right. You're clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burdens of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Y'all, like, I don't know. It's like, yo, have you ever, by the way, I still ain't get to what I fucking wrote down. Have you ever, what was I gonna say? Have you ever, let me read it again. What did it say? To refresh my memory. Your self-care involves removing heavy burdens. All right. So I know part of my self-care involves me making other people uncomfortable. Like, I'm about to write my mom a letter. Because I know if I have a conversation with her, she ain't gonna receive the shit. But if I write her a letter, my daughter ain't never wrote me a letter before. She gonna have to face the fucking words that she see on the paper. You know what I'm saying? So, being who you are, even though it may make other people uncomfortable, it's better for the both. Because the letter is to also benefit her as well. But also, I know I'm here to break the motherfucking generational curses or cycles that have been going on. Like, that shit ain't getting past me. This shit going like, nah, this shit in here, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let me read. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, and also, you're getting your vessel right. You're in a moment like me where your body is literally aligning to your life. And you've been feeling it and you've been noticing it. Honestly, I've been having like a few gut issues, but I also feel like that is pushing me to eat more natural. Because the way I am right now, like, I've always been like really, like, I've always been like a foodie. Like, I love food, but honestly right now I don't love food right now. And that's so strange for someone who's known in the family for the person that loves the sweets or whatever, and I always just love food, but I can't even overeat anymore because I get physically sick. I'll literally start like feeling nauseous if I try to overeat to keep my weight up, because I've always been thick. Like, I've always been like the big booty girl or whatever. But I need to eat with like how my body is aligned to right now. You know, yeah, I see how my even my insides is shifting to my alignment. I'm just this like I wake up and I make sure I take shit that's good for my body. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way I can really start my day. And I don't really like breakfast that much anyways. Like, to me, a good breakfast, like the best breakfast is like some leftovers. I'm not even going to sit here and I'm not one of them prissy chicks. I'm not one of them chicks that act like, oh, hey, I don't fart. Hey, what is a fart? I don't know what that is. I don't fart. Everybody fart. Everybody pass gas. Everybody shit. Everybody pee. Everybody cry. Look. You know, everybody breath stink in the morning. Like, all that shit. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I shit out glitter. You know, I don't fucking shit glitter. I shit the fucking stuff that I fucking ate. And whatever fucking I don't need fucking came out my ass. And I clean my ass really good, by the way, too. I'm not one of those people with nasty, shitty buttholes. I be itching. Y'all, like, I don't care. All right, I'm funny. I gotta hurry up and move from this seat. I'm trying not to laugh too hard because it's still morning time. Because my back hurt from sitting here. I need to get up and walk around. Let me put this scarf over my head real quick. All right. So I know my mother and my father be thinking like, out of all their kids, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else, most of my kids seem kind of normal, but there's this one little kid that just don't give a fuck, that always gotta go against the grain, that always say stuff and don't care. Like, you know, I just posted a message on my social media the other day telling dudes about themselves and how they be up in my fucking inbox saying stupid shit. Like, and not even just dudes, fucking people who fucking spam you with their fucking business. I didn't ask you about your fucking business. Don't inbox me about that shit. If you want to inbox me and let me know about it, hey, maybe 1 or 2 times, that's cool. Don't fucking try to set up a fucking invisible fucking meeting that I never fucking asked you about. You sitting here inboxing me like 5 different times like I asked you about your business, but I didn't. Anyway, the kin is waking up. I don't know if I use that word correctly. Kin means children, right? So let me hurry up with their nosy asses. All right. Let me try to get serious. Where am I gonna start at? Whoever you are, you are trying to find ways to center yourself right now. or you need to find ways to center your energy, and align it a little better to go to that next step. Maybe think about crystals, water, sunlight, meditation. I don't know. But you are in the midst of doing this right now, or you're thinking about it right now. You're seeing so many synchronicities and messages. I'm speaking to a creative, so you're in the art world somehow. So to me, creatives are maybe like inventors, scientists, artists, like, yeah, like painting and drawing. You could be a speaker, you could use your words. You are a creative. So that's the only way for you to be your full self, is to walk in your own power and dive into your creativity. Your purpose is to uplift humanity. You've always trapped yourself. You've always trapped yourself your whole life by focusing on your present, by focusing on what your eyes see, on the physical that is right in front of you. You stayed focused on the past, your past thoughts, when your past family drama, all of that. When the motherfuckers was part of a play anyways to awaken you. So you kept yourself in this loop when we're really always supposed to be focusing on the future. The awakening is upon you. Also, rejection is God's protection. So you're someone who's been through a lot. You don't even know how you survived it. And you're honestly probably surprised that you're actually being able to breathe air, eat food, and wake up every day. Because you had to have a lot of willpower to just stay here on this earthly realm. Yeah, so rejection is God's protection. A lot of people are going to be eating their words. Notice how I said a lot of people be talking shit about you? A lot of people are going to be eating their words. They're going to be a lot of people who love to see you down. They gonna feel stupid because those moments that you was down, they didn't know that God and your ancestors was cloaking you in darkness for protection anyways, because they needed to hide you in plain sight. You know what I'm saying? So they purposely cloaked you in darkness to protect you and to keep you hidden from when the time was right. And there's going to be a person that feels every single word that I'm speaking. It's not going to be what people be saying, take some and leave us as, these messages going to hit your soul. Yeah, but you was hidden in plain sight. And like I said, when I'm in flow, like, God talks to me all day long. Like, my oldest went to go make a sale, was selling some sneakers, some old sneakers, and then when they went to go make the purchase, for the person to purchase the sneakers, which I know where that person's live, which is stupid as shit, because I know where you live. But they gave him 2 fake $100 bills. Teenagers don't really be paying attention to shit, you know. 2 fake $100 bills in front of your own house or whatever. What was the point I was trying to get at? What was I saying? I don't even know. But oh yeah, but literally I didn't even know he made the purchase at this time. And literally right after, this is why after he made the purchase or whatever, and still didn't even know the money was counterfeit. You know, he's feeling good thinking, yo, I just sold some sneakers, whatever. So I called my child like right after they made the purchase, and I'm like, you know what? Selling those for that amount of money, I'm like, I don't even think that was a good idea, you know, because that was kind of low. Because to me, the number was a little low. It could have been a little higher. But my point is, God be talking to me. My intuition be on point. 4141. My intuition be on point. You know what I'm saying? So just pay attention. What else? Yeah. So your key is to go to the calling. If you're a dancer, like you want to do ballet, whatever that big dream is, just go for it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Just go for it. Just go after your dreams. Literally think about something you see yourself doing. Picture yourself doing it, and this is how you want to live your life. And if you smile while you picture yourself doing it, that's what you need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hurting nobody. It's just something that just make you happy. You need to be doing that. So whoever's listening to this message, I want you to do that little visualization, a short 10-15 minute visualization of where you really want to be at in life, and go for that. Fuck what was. It is what was. It done crumbled now. It's the past. Focus on the future. Stay focused on the future. Don't go back to the past. Be careful with past people trying to enter your life. Don't go back to the past. Don't go back to your old bad habits that hinder you. Please go to the calling. A song that I heard yesterday, or that one of my kids brought up to me, was the I can hear you, but I don't. How Elsa was ignoring her mother's calls. Y'all, I can't ignore my calling. I feel like shit when I do. Like, I can't live trying to make other people happy. I feel like shit when I do. So please go to the calling. Go to the calling. Is that all? Follow your heart. Let me get one more message from the ethers. And when I'm pausing, I'm just looking over this envelope, to see if there's anything else I want to say. All right. God is your source. So I'm going to read you a message from this book. Where is it? Oh yeah, I don't know if I finished that message about the job board thing. Yeah, but I was just like obsessing over this field that I'm so passionate about and stuff. And I just closed the page down the other day. I was like, fuck it. That is like the most active platform, like for me to get jobs for the position that I want. But it's also something that's stressing me out and kind of making me feel less than. So I was just like, fuck it. Let me just close this shit. I don't give a fuck. I'll figure something out, you know. God is your source. When you worry about your work, y'all, like, what the fuck? Like, do I need to like get my head is cold, let me cover my head. Like, what the, like, I just did a hair flip with a scarf. Like, my hair's in 2 braids right now, pinned up on my head. And I do shit like that too, because I'm extra. I'll do a hair flip, and I ain't got no hair to flip at the moment. Shit, I just did a hair flip with a scarf that I'm using to cover my head right now. Because when you're in the moment, you gotta do it. Like, I don't care. Like, when you gotta do a hair flip, because when a point be hitting, and you gotta do the hair flip. You know what I'm saying? I just did it like 3 times, by the way. Yo, I be bugging. Anyways, let me try to hurry up so I could go about my business. I'm about to go to the library, trying to get some thoughts in order and shit. And because, like, the way I like to write is I like to type, and both of my laptops ain't fucking working right now. I gotta take them to get fixed. Well, one of them, I just need a new one. Well, you could probably fix any electronic, but I do need a brand new laptop right now. What laptop do I want? That's what I'm about to search up. Both of them are Lenovo. Is it Lenovo? I love that brand, kind of. But I don't know. I was kind of thinking, like, should I get an Apple? But I love Lenovo, and I'm such a, like, creature of habit. Like, I'll buy the same stuff. Like, I literally noticed, like, I need to just buy the same pair of jeans. Like, I need to buy 2 of them, because I don't like looking for different items. I don't like when stuff don't fit me. Like, I'm a person, like, I use the same stuff over and over. I don't switch products on my face. None of that. even just my daily habits and stuff, you know, it's just, I'm a creature of habit. You know, even the pen that I write with, because you know I be spitting these motherfucking bars. Don't mind me. I'm just, y'all, this is like how I am at home. It's just me and my kids. Like, only my kids really know who I am. They be like, yo, she crying one day, and the next day she don't even give a fuck about what the fuck she was crying about. Like, because sometimes it don't matter. Sometimes, like, I just have to release that pain. And I don't know, something will happen that'll lift my spirits. And then, you know, I tell myself life ain't that bad. And the next day I'll be dancing. Anyways, let me get through reading this little statement in this little book so I can let y'all go. And I think my one of my kids is listening to me or whatever, and I don't like that shit. When you worry about your work or whether people will buy your product or service, you are blocking the flow of abundance. It is time to focus upon the true source of everything that you need for your life and your purpose. God is omnipresent. So that means that God is within you. And in every situation you are concerned about, take whatever worry you have and put it in words. For example, getting a promotion and raise at work, or selling my home. Then add, God, please help me with, or God, thank you for helping me with, to the front of the worry. I needed that right now. To the front of the worry. So, God, please help me with getting a promotion and a raise at work. See, this is for me. God, please help me with getting a promotion and a raise at work. Or God, thank you for helping me with selling my home. Feel the immediate positive shift as you move from worry to prayer. Sorry, I have to burp, y'all. Hold on. Excuse me. I gotta hurry up, my back hurt. Your renewed faith opens the door. And if y'all know anything about like back rejuvenation or like spinal rejuvenation, like any tips, if y'all could reach me somehow, I don't know if y'all could write on people's pages. Please tell me on people's YouTube pages. You know, give me some tips and tricks to rejuvenate, bring life back to your back and your spine. Even lengthening your spine as well. Let me know. And if it's difficult, don't tell me. It gotta be simple. Kind of. Anyways, your renewed faith opens the door to miraculous situations. Keep in mind, though, that prayers are often answered in unexpected ways. So, for example, so your blessings may not come to you in a way that you're thinking about. For example, you may get a promotion at a different job. See? God's solutions are always for the highest and best good. This was for me, yo. And that was like my 4th hair flip. That's crazy. Over here. Hair flipping a scarf. Yo. And then the next message under this was raise or promotion. Somebody is about also, like, you could be undergoing like some type of like contract or legal paperwork. I wasn't even gonna read this, but I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna just stop looking at these messages because I'm gonna keep on reading them. Sorry about that, y'all. I live in the hood. We hear police and ambulance sirens all day long, and I live next to a hospital. You in the city, where is there not a hospital or a clinic? So everyone probably lived next to a hospital or clinic in the hood or in the city. So I'm gonna just read this. It says at the top, raise or promotion. And this little angel looks so peaceful. Like she just picking her flowers. Like she's just abundant. Oh, my bag. Hold on, y'all. I gotta shift my position. Oh my God. I'm about to wrap my stomach after this, so I could stand a little straighter from fucking sitting here doing this shit. I'm not doing this shit again. This is fucking stupid. Sitting here like this, crumpled up on this little couch. I need to be sitting forward. Congratulations. An increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So that was just letting me know, like, I'm doing good. And the energy that I'm feeling right now, which literally going from feeling sad, stagnant, and stressed. Even when I think about legal shit I gotta take care of or whatever, like, it ain't stressing me out. So also focus on your priorities, but don't focus on them in a stressful way. The way I don't stress myself out is I just said fuck it. And I face my fears to the point where I don't fear them anymore. And then the stuff that, I do fear, when I'm walking in my power and not giving a fuck, and being 100% genuinely me, that is spreading the word when I have to, not doing things to make other people feel good, and focusing on my interests, whether it's taking care of my body, whether it's being a female Malcolm X, just being the person you were born and put here to be, so, and also what I'm noticing is like half and half. Like if I was to show you this picture, it literally half and half. So think of like half dark and half light, or a piece of paper. One half of the paper is white, one half of the paper is black. I don't know why I just said that right now. Oh, You could be meeting your other half soon, and you don't even know it. It could probably come at a time that you least expect it. So stay looking cute, bitches, okay? You go into the corner store. Like, I've seen so many people, which I would never do. You're not going to the corner store with cracked heels. You know what I'm saying? Even in the wintertime, I take care of my feet. I don't understand how people be neglecting their feet in the wintertime. Like, y'all, the amount of females I be seeing with jacked up feet, and then in the summertime you see them with sandals. But, or like, you ever, one day, like, I was like doing some activism stuff. You ever knock on somebody's door, they didn't expect you knock on their door, and they walk to the door barefoot, and you're like, damn, you walk around like this? Fucking, yo, you know, like, black people. So, you know, like, the fucking ash in between, the fucking white in between your toes, my nigga. Ninja. Yeah, but you're really adopting an abundant mindset right now. It's been like an hour. This supposed to be like 15, 20 minutes. But I talk a lot. I'm gonna try not to do that. You ever met someone who talk a lot? I ain't never met somebody who talk a lot by myself sometimes. Like, I never met somebody like who just don't shut up except me. You are walking into a state of flow. So don't fuck that up by tiptoeing over people's feelings, by not doing something that's best for you just because it's going to ruffle somebody else's feathers. Fuck that shit. Be who you are. And your body, I also think when we are being who we are, our body knows it, and our body releases toxins when we're fully standing in our power. I think people who live their whole life not being who they are, I've seen it. I don't understand it. I couldn't do it. I cannot be 50 years old and I'm not the person that I wasn't meant to be. I can't be 50 years old and I'm biting my tongue for people. I'm gonna live to be one of them people like 100 and something. Mark my words. Also mark my words, you will shock the masses. That's another thing. So that's some knowledge for your asses. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Alright, so yeah, it's February 8th. And I wish y'all peace and blessings. Peace and blessings will also wash over my life and the people that I love. So, alright, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. I don't want to leave y'all right now. Maybe I'll see y'all tomorrow or later. Alright? Either way, it will be very soon. Peace.